Good morning, Canada. Yes, you're here. It is Thursday. Get on in here.
First day of spring.
Woo!
Happy spring, everybody.
Yes, Dina and Tim, so glad that you're here. Hope you're having as much fun as we're having on this show. It has been a blast thus far, and we're going to have a whole bunch more fun today because, a lot of excitement because it is the first day of spring. Woohoo! And Dina's wearing this wonderful pink
Gotta go bright colors.
to celebrate spring.
Think those thoughts. The tulips are about to bloom. I love this time of year. You got through winter. Let's celebrate. Jays are about 1 week from today. Jays are about to do their thing.
Yeah.
There's so much goodness in the air.
Yeah. I was watching the show back a little yesterday because I just want to see how things are going as far as because I'm a sloucher. You know what I mean?
You told me that your mom's correcting you.
Yeah. Well, even Kevin, he's like, because I just like to slouch. Like I'm just a bit lazy.
It's comfortable. I'm like
I know,
that
but
too.
these chairs. So I gotta get better at doing this. And then I was finding that I'm doing a lot of like this.
Oh, okay.
Like kind of taking over this desk.
Okay.
With like the two of us. So I'm just like, oh yeah, marking my territory.
It's like manspreading, but like from up top.
Well, that was the other thing. Even on the couch over there, I felt like yesterday my legs are wide open.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just showing off the bits.
Oh, I should be watching stuff back too then, because I'm afraid to. Because I hate that. Like even if I hear myself, I can't stand it. I'm like, shut it off, shut it off, shut it off. If someone's playing a clip of something, I'm like, so God bless you guys for watching every morning.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you something. Did you like Sex and the City?
I didn't watch it.
Ever nothing?
No.
Not a half episode?
No.
But you're familiar with the show?
Sure, like Liz loved it. Yeah.
Okay, so you do know that Carrie Bradshaw lived in that epic house?
Yeah.
Okay, well, here's what's happening. The guy who actually bought her home that was used in the show is sick of people showing up and taking selfies. So in a recent video, you can see the brownstone there. He is spotted shooing away people, and he's saying, remember, this is not empty, it's a private home, and it's not Carrie's, it's mine. The tourists, they don't care. They're laughing at the guy. I feel sorry for him, actually.
Yeah.
And it's this show of frustration. I guess this has gone viral. The house is worth about $10 million. So he paid a lot of money. Maybe he liked the show, maybe he didn't. But I guess it's a buyer beware. The show is too big and iconic. You gotta factor that in, but it also makes you feel like you never get privacy. You can't just have your drapes open. Someone's always peering in. If they're grabbing videos or photos, it's you and your family trying to live your life in there.
Yeah.
So it is violating. You know what I mean?
Well, in the morning meeting, who was that, Kev, in the morning meeting? I think was it Nadine that was talking about it? Was it Nadine that had been there a couple of times? Nadine,
To the house?
Been to the house. So, I guess, there is, a chain in front of the house.
Okay.
And there's actually a donation bin to donate to a charity if you want to take a picture there. At this point, this house, this is a tourist attraction. The show is so big. I don't know the show, but I know it is massive, and there was movies, and it's a place. It's a pilgrimage if you're going to New York for somebody that loves the show, that you're going to go there and check it out. So when you're buying this, you have to know this. Okay. He had to know what he was getting into, that people are going to be flocking to the house.
Do you think it would be best then if a real estate agent there said, listen, I'll find you something comparable in the area. What if we put this up for sale, and then somebody who owns the show rights can keep this going, where you can actually do walking tours and raise even more money for charity? Maybe that's the solution, because to your point, that's not going to stop.
But I guess the house, it's just the steps of the house. It's not the actual house that was shot for the show.
Oh, the exteriors, yes.
Just the exteriors. Because I was always thinking, remember, Home Alone house? That's in Chicago, the iconic Home Alone house?
The first one.
The first one, yeah. It was sold recently to somebody. And I think they need to make that into a tourist attraction, because it's the house, it's the exteriors of the house. So people can go and take their picture and then go into the house. Oh, actually, I don't know if
it recently actually just came out, believe it or not, that the house wasn't, the interiors was a set inside a gymnasium.
So similar situation.
And people were so disappointed because they're like, we thought that was a house, because they had to blow stuff up and everything else, right?
So I guess it's just the exteriors, but still.
Movie magic.
Okay. It's pretty gnarly though, anyways. No.
Oh, I see what you did. He's using slang because that's the next chat.
Do you use any slang?
All the time.
What's your go-to?
Okay, so old school slang.
Yeah.
Speaking of Full House, I think that's where I heard it the first time, was you geek burger. Or I'm a geek burger.
You're a geek burger.
I still use that. Now, more recent slang, I used YOLO all the time. But Drake doesn't even use YOLO. It was a thing back then.
YOLO.
Everybody said YOLO, you only live once. I still use YOLO. What about you?
I don't know, you know what I want to use more is rad.
Oh,
That's pretty rad.
I feel like that's still there, especially for the surfing community, or we just saw the snowboarders. I feel like they say rad all the time.
You know what I overuse is
what?
Dude. I call you dude.
Yeah.
Anybody's a dude. It just has to be a guy. It's a guy or girl. And if I don't know your name, a lot of the time I'm like, oh, hey, dude.
So a friendly
like,
term of
dude.
endearment.
Yeah,
hey,
it's
dude.
like, dude, hey, dude.
Yeah.
So here's
Hey,
some
dude.
people kind of chimed in online on some of their thoughts on words that, outdated slang words like, oh, sick.
That's sick.
Yeah, that's sick. Oh, stoked.
I use stoked all the time. Oh, I'm so stoked for that.
You're stoked.
I feel like that's still current, though.
Yeah, you're stoked. Well, I think you can bring it back around. I use gnarly. I don't think in the wrong context. Oh, gnarly. That seems like something like Rick would use today where he's at the indoor ski and snowboard.
Yeah,
like, oh,
Beavis
gnarly.
and Butthead days, Keanu Reeves,
Gnarly.
whoa. Yes.
Gnarly trick, dude. Dope.
Yeah,
that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
I think Devo still uses that.
Whoa! Hold your horses.
Now, I feel like that's a polite way, like an older-timey way of saying, calm yourself.
Yeah, whoa.
It's nice.
Like the dance moves I was putting out there. Really. Yeah. This one, too, is in that vein.
Cool your jets. Yeah, just cool your jets. Or like go fly a kite.
Cool.
Now we're talking about hotel red flags because I don't know about you, but have you ever tried to get that deal on the hotel or at Airbnb? And it looks so good in the pictures. You read a few reviews. You think you covered all the bases. And then you show up and surprise.
Yeah. 2 years ago, it was Elizabeth and mine, 10th-year wedding anniversary. We went to Italy, so we found this Airbnb. There was 2 friends with us as well. It looked great on all the pictures. We get there, it is literally a dungeon.
No.
Like there's like the actual doors for the bedrooms, and the bedrooms aren't to the ceiling. They're actually like prison doors that like clank shut.
Clank, clank?
Clank, clank. And it was like it was dusty and awful, and there was no hot water. So.
Well, Alex and I tried that in Los Angeles. Again, pictures look beautiful. The second you get in, the AC wasn't working, the fans were barely blowing, and the room smelled of must. There was these old comforters from their college years, and it smelled like Teen Spirit. The windows they had tissue paper, so all the light came in. We did not sleep. There was these old towels, 2 little towels for after we showered. You really have to do a deep dive. Then we stayed in a place in Italy, nicest man, renovated the whole thing, and we get in there, and we see the area is kind of rough. So while the actual place looks stunning, it's a very rough part of the town. And so we get in, and he's like, just be careful, don't drop anything if you're drinking anything. And we're like, okay. So there was insects in there. Let's just leave it at that. So you have to really do your research when it comes to this stuff. And they say if you're looking for things, look at things like spelling mistakes could be a scam, too many bad reviews, pictures that look too good to be true, shoddy lobby, bad life interactions in the reviews or the front desk, certain policies on canceling. So really do your research if you're trying to save a buck and make the most of those places.
Okay, good opening little chat here. Stick around because, listen, coming up after the break, Devo, we're going over to Devo.
He's super rad.
Yeah.
He's
Are you over there right now?
Dude.
I'm in the Nook right now.
Oh, you're over there.
D, what
we're
slang
going
do
over to
you
Devo.
use, D?
The which, sorry?
What slang do you use? Dope.
Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I do dope a lot. I'm stoked for this, though.
Oh, why?
Huh?